Best of 3 coming up. All right. And we have the game sound as well. All right, should all be good. Unfortunately, for the first map, we don't have the UI in the back removed. I'm gonna fix that for map 2. Don't you guys worry. And what do we have here? Farseer opening against the human of Chaemiko. That is, of course, to be expected. We've been seeing quite a bit more Blade Master recently, especially against Undead. But against human, I still think Farseer has to be the way to go. I feel like Blade against human is pretty terrible, because between slow and clap, the Blade Master doesn't do much. So my question is, what strat is Chaemiko going to play here? In the past, he used to play a lot of 2-farm fast tech into rifles with MK. But this is certainly not the case here. We have 3-farm tech. And this is one of the few maps where the human can try to expand, possibly. But it's a bit scary. It's a bit scary if the orc starts being aggressive. Oh. But it might be the call in the end. Look at the Farseer. Right away, hitting the main base, harassing there. Chaemiko's gonna have to work on 2 fronts. He's expanding over here, or is at least creeping the expo. He's getting attacked in the main base. Grunt can join in as well. A lot of militia time has to be used. But it's gonna be a fast level 2 for the Archmage. What's the item here? Gloves? Not bad. Circular and gloves. Won't complain. Of course, on the new patch, the Headhunter build time has been increased, so it's a little bit harder to get lots of Headhunters early on. There's a bit more time, a bit more lenience for the human player. And of course also the wolves are now cheaper. 10 more mana for the wolf summon. Seems like we've been seeing quite a few disconnects lately, which is a shame. Hopefully we don't disconnect. We'll see. Alright, power build on the tower. Dude, what's going on? Everyone's dropping like flies. Don't know what they're saying. But so far, I think a pretty decent early game for Chaemiko, eh? I really wasn't sure how impactful this Headhunter change was going to be. But at least here on this map, it's looking pretty good so far for Chaemiko, because he's going to be able to set up the Hunter's Hall. No, the Town Hall in just a moment. He's got the resources now, but of course still has to be very wary of what the Orc is up to. Oh, and now his supply blocks. Oh, Chaemiko perhaps forgot about the next farm. Good saves so far by Len, but he didn't do that much damage, really. I think he killed like 1 footy and 1 peasant. Okay, that looked like 2 peasants here in the main base. And the Arcane Tower standing. That's a huge help against the wolves already. Oh, but it might be a cancel. The right clicks coming onto the Town Hall. The footies coming back in. Very important for Chaemiko here to have the footies in range if necessary. And here it was necessary. Couple of militia, just a little bit of light defense coming in from the main base as well. The lumber is extremely low on the human side, to be fair. Love to grab this grunt. Every bit of experience to get him closer to 3 would be valuable. Oh, does he get it? 1 more hit or 2? 1 should be enough, right? Oh, but good deny by Len. Experience won't go into the coffers of the Archmage. Town Hall is standing, so is the Arcane, but it's still hard to deal with the Headhunters. More and more and more and more footies have to come out. I wonder, would it sometimes be good to place down a second barracks here, maybe? Slows down your tech a bit, but honestly, not by that much, right? How much lumber is a barracks? Like 50, maybe? I don't actually know. But should be something like that. Who in chat knows how much lumber a barracks is? Nobody so far. Well, tier 2 starts. What do we have for Lin? It's a TC second and double bestiary. getting ready to go for mass raiders probably and try to crack this expo. 60 lumber. Okay. It's a decent amount, actually. It's probably better to not build a second barracks unless you really, really have to and not start the fast tech. This is not a very fast tech by any means, but it's alright, I guess. About 350. Yeah, that would have been my second guess. Oh, look at that cancelled healing. Oh, that's huge. Beautiful play from the Archmage. Can't get a cancel on the buildings, but the healing has certainly been slowed down. This means that Lin has to go for Troll Region, it would seem like. Footy's over here. Sticking around the Farseer, trying to prevent level 3 FS, it seems like. Archmage also not level 3 himself. He's playing very disruptive, trying to play very disruptive. Gets one headhunter. Almost gets a second. Ooh. But the AM now, quite hurt, has to fall back. We got a second barracks coming. And no blacksmith yet. There is enough lumber. Ah, there's the blacksmith now. I like the base build. It's very likely when you fast expand to be going up against wolves or rather raiders later. So you want to wall off your expansion if you can. Oh, the shop's already here. I see, I see, I see. Then he's going for plan B. He's going for a counter expo. Of course, the Great Hall nowadays builds quite a bit faster by 10 seconds. That is noticeable. But Chaemiko is playing a really good game so far. I like it a lot. We got a farm here coming for more wall and more towers as well. We got the lumber mill already. Chaemiko macroing up quite nicely. He's still lacking that level 3, and he's not exactly very close. And once the raiders come out, the orc has full map control. It's very hard for the human to do much of anything until he gets it to at least 50 supply. But probably will need more than 50 supply. No defend yet, which is very weird. Double Sanctum coming right away also. What's the second hero, I wonder? Chaemiko has a couple of choices. Blood Mage, MK, Panda, maybe even Alchemist. Although, I must admit, I'm really not a big fan of the Alchemist at all in this matchup. Chaemiko's played a very clean game here so far, if you ask me. Oh, there's the Panda, by the way. And he got the heal scroll and the invuln. Oh, that's a big deal. Beautiful play by Chaemiko. This one, Renegade Footy, was in the middle of the map. Got the Panda, he got the items. Sick play, right? Chaemiko so far, very nice play. It's kind of low lumber. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't go for defend yet. Seems like defend would still be a good investment. We got plenty of piercing damage here. Counter expansion seems to be coming up. Lin is positioning well in the middle of the map, making good use of his map control. And he gets the second heal scroll at least. But he saw the first one being gone. He knows Chaemiko picked that one up. Good scout footy, but also very good game sense by Lin. He smells this creep jack opportunity coming, and Chaemiko's gonna have to TP out. He's trying to get the item at least. And the experience. Oh, wait. Lin doesn't realize? Oh my god, Lin doesn't realize. Chaemiko just dodges a bullet there. This could have easily cost him the TP, maybe a few footies, and also the rest of the experience here. Beautiful wall. Look at that beautiful wall. Ladies and gentlemen, would have loved to see even one more masonry upgrade. That's a whole lot of arcane towers, dude. What the hell? TP to the expo. Despite the wall, the expansion is not unbreakable. Unlike Bruce Willis. A couple of buildings go down, but most of the peasants are still alive. Mining can be re-established here in a moment. But Lin has bought the time for his own expansion. Now we're in 2-base territory. Footy's gonna slow down the income here by a decent amount. We got upgrades coming, and I think Chaemiko is pretty satisfied with his position. But there's one thing that's lacking severely, and that's hero levels. This is one of the best items you could have gotten, by the way. This might be the very best item he could have gotten. You guys know why? This is the only way you can increase armor on water elementals and priests and sorks. Going from 0 to 1.5, it doesn't sound like much, but it's actually a really big deal. But the panda still needs more levels. Hits the level 2 here, but he really wants level 3. Lin keeps up the pressure. Dealt with the footies for the most part. Hitting the expansion again. He does have Pillage, of course. And he's got Shockwave. Shockwave means very good against buildings, very good in hit and run. Perhaps not so good in straight up fighting. Well, then again, with Breakers, Stomp wouldn't help much either. Oh, next Shockwave would be big, but doesn't get it out. Oh. Chaemiko caught in a weird spot here. TPs to the Expo, but suffering a few losses. Lin so far trading very well. I'd say the very early game went super good for Chaemiko, and then Lin came back strongly in the mid game. Who's got 1,000 gold now. Starting to go into Walker Tech. The lumber's kind of low. Tier 3, if it ever was intended, isn't really coming. And Chaemiko has to keep rebuying TPs over and over. Very annoying. Lin still with a big experience lead. He's about to get double level 4. But normally, the rule of thumb is, if it's 1 base, 1 base, or 2 base, 2 base, the army in favor, the army in the end is supposed to be in favor of the human, if it's tier 2 only. Because breakers and casters are very strong against orc tier 2 normally. Chaemiko creeping very conservatively here. He knows there's always a chance you could be getting creepjacked at any time. He's getting more upgrades. Has to keep building over and over again. It definitely should have gone for 1 masonry upgrade. The first masonry upgrade is so cheap. I think you should basically always go for it, unless you're under tons of pressure. Oh, nice for the scout here. Seeing if Lin might approach. But Lin isn't approaching. Pops the speed scroll. He's got almost 2 level 4 heroes. And the panda finally reaches level 3. At long, long last. Took him a while, but now he's got it. This item was terrible. Scroll the beast. Not useful. Then his broken upkeep. Up at 60. So is Chaemiko. He's a little... he's basically also at 60, more or less. Oh, chain lightning, and now we got big damage against the peasants. Great base build, though. Look at that. The peasants can save themselves here behind the arcanes. Still triple arcanes here, which I still find kind of funny. And little by little, you know, economy always gets hurt a bit here. And always those TPs having to be rebought. Then it's starting to build quite the supply lead. Shockwave again. Always more and more damage. Yeah, by now it has become apparent. This should have certainly been masonry upgrades researched. Oh my god. Farms all somehow survive. Still no masonry. Chaemiko, bro, what's going on? I like the workshop, so you can go for a gyro for easy scouting. But then he's getting, little by little, always more ahead. He's attempting the death by 1,000 cuts, and I think that's very smart. In a straight-up fight against slow, and against all the mana on the human side, and against possibly militia, maybe, depending on where you're fighting. This orc army is probably not favored, but playing that hit-and-run style, etching a little bit ahead every couple of minutes. Very, very smart play by Lin. And with all that damage that he did, he's all of a sudden 20 supply ahead. And Chaemiko, I think... what could have done better? I'm not sure. Maybe he should have tried to be in position at the expansion more often. But then again, he also had to creep the panda, of course. Can't just leave him on level 1 and 2 forever. Invis footy harass. Kinda nice. But there's a burrow there. And I'm quite impressed with Lin here. We have to think back that Chaemiko, he built the fast expansion. And early on, Lin didn't get much damage in. But then the follow-up in the mid-game was excellent. Tactically, very, very well played. How many heal scrolls does he have? He's got 4 heal scrolls. That's, of course, also the huge advantage when having map control like we saw here. You can always get the heal scrolls from the middle. Chaemiko has only the single heal scroll. What else is Lin making? Adept training. No tier 3. Now could be the time. And again, attack towards the Expo. Shockwave once more. TC mana. Very low, by the way. So I'm going to have one more Shockwave here. This could be a good position for Chaemiko, though. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Big damage right out the gate. And you can see Lin once more doesn't want to take the fight. Just do the damage, the guaranteed damage. This is already lots of resources that have to be invested again. And don't take the fight. Don't give the human the opportunity. Alright, but with that time, with that TP home, Chaemiko finally sees his opening to finally be the aggressor himself. Mining. Severely limited. There's a TP on the human side. What's Lin going to do now? He's going to take the fight. He's going to try to flank from behind. He's going to go for the counterattack. We even have Militia coming in from the main base. Supply lead still on Lin. And he still has a ton of heal scrolls, remember. 3 on the CORSAIR. And another on the TC. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Fairly well dodged by Lin. Not that much damage, honestly. And Chaemiko doesn't want to take that fight. He TP's out this time. Having killed the Boro, having killed the peons. But Lin is still rich. Lin didn't lose much at all this series. Lots of gyros. Well, okay, against the Wyvern, of course. And they do pretty well against the Wyvern. If they don't get sniped instantly. Pretty close game here at the beginning of the day.
A player's forces are under attack.
CORSAIR close to 5, by the way. Must be Chain Lightning level 3 then. Newly buffed, of course, on the new patch. I like the invis plays. But the issue of heal scrolls is still active. What? The turtle isn't attacking the Great Hall. What's going on here? And how did Lin know that the turtle wasn't going to attack? Huh? Alright, here we go. This could be a great fight for Chaemiko, especially with Militia Call. But he doesn't have really Militia to use. Oh, Scroll of the Beast popped as well, but it's getting stolen. May have been a mistake to pop the scroll, honestly. But CORSAIR got another kill, that's level 5. And the TC Shockwave, ooh, big damage. Chaemiko still holding on to the heal scroll. The heal scroll advantage, though, is so huge on the Orc side. Lin already used 2. Still has 2 more. Drunken the fire again. Double level 4 level up. Oh my god. The priests, the casters, everything's so hurt. Peasants have come off the line. Everything trying to be used here to win this game still for Chaemiko. Oh, the next Chain Lightning. Tremendous damage. TC gets the level 5. More experience going his way. Very even fight in the end, I guess. And that's Lin using all but one of his heal scrolls. On the way home, he wants to pick up the next one. And he gets it. There's one more heal scroll in the shop. Panda now out of mana. Heal scroll used right away. Oh, and I think Chaemiko overextended. I think he chased a bit too far. He's got the breakers still left, but what else does he have? Not much. Especially not much priest sustain, which is normally supposed to be so good in these long fights. But only if they're alive. Lin doesn't have a strong answer against the breakers either. Speed scroll, chase. Trying to get a kill here, maybe. Oh, almost getting surrounded. Surrounded! By the crab! The crab surrounds the CORSAIR. Oh my god. Transferring an item. Invo potion. Up onto the high ground. Once we get the Zeppelin, maybe. Oh my god. End snare on the panda. Does he survive? Dispel against something. Oh my god, what a crazy game, dude. Oh, Zeppelin. Can I get out of here? Everything's so hurt. Oh, evacuation. Oh my god, he gets away. There's a shop right here. He can heal up. What a sick game, dude. Absolutely sick game. Clarity, Regent Scrolls, but this right here might decide the game in the end. How is this turtle not bothered, by the way? So weird. If the panda gets level 5, he's gonna be real strong. Main base is gonna be mining out soon. But Lin was very smart. Did Lin somehow know that if there's only one turtle here, it doesn't get aggroed by the building? Because normally the creeps always get aggroed by the building. When it's daytime... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, when it's daytime does it attack, but... Well, the wolf takes care of it. CORSAIR close to level 6, by the way. Chaemiko finally gets a new heal scroll. There's another one in the shop, by the way. Great first map here, by the way. Both showing us an excellent game. But Lin just seems to be a tiny bit ahead. Fully on hold position. The burrow. One of the few mistakes here by Lin. Burrow not in the right position. Oh, Chaemiko could be pressuring the expansion, but he doesn't consider it. Or does he? Panda solo creeping, trying to get level 5. It's really close. Pen of energy. Oh my god, so good. Oh, and he's 9 XP away. Alright, now he knows about it. Expo spotted. Lin with a 5 supply lead. Creeping more. Despite being double level 5, going for Zeppelin. Oh, Lin. Oh. Wait, does he have a TP? Does not have a TP. Lin gives up the expansion. That might be the mistake to lose him the game. Excellent movement by Lin so far this whole game. But the fact that he missed this one. If he had just positioned here, he would have been in an easy position to defend his expansion. Oh, Lin. Oh, Lin. Is this the era that breaks him? He's got a slight supply lead. Oh my, he's got... Oh, Jesus Christ. He's got so much mana, though. He's got double mana pots on double level 5 heroes. Found a Zombie Mask, by the way, which is also real nice. TP comes in. I'm kind of surprised I didn't look for the Shockwave instantly. And the level 5 Panda is so strong. Doesn't have an Invo Potion, though. I think Lin, if he finds the opportunity with a Panda out of position, he must try to focus him down. Absolutely banger first map of the day. This is what I was hoping for the decider. There's a lifeline now on Chaemiko. When there's... Oh no! Oh no! We've been struggling a bit with disconnects lately. TeD said that we still have to wait a little bit. So this may still take a little bit longer, guys. I'm sorry. Something seems to be wrong with Lin's connection. So we're going to go into a break right now. And then we'll come back in a few minutes. And hopefully Lin's back and we can restart. And we are already back, ladies and gentlemen. This was faster than I thought it would be. We are heading into our regame. Lin has finally fixed his internet. And we get the regame from earlier. If you can recall, we started the day here with the Tide Hunters match between the two, where Chaemiko played a fast expansion, and then Lin had a very strong comeback in the mid-game. So I wonder if there's going to be any deviation here, or if it's just going to be the same again. It's the same opening build by Lin. Early barracks, so this should be 1 grunt into headhunters. Which is supposed to be very good against Fast Expo. But earlier, it didn't really look very good at all. Archmage and Farseer. Can you up the resolution? What? Is the resolution low? I'm watching my own stream right now.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wait, is it low? It shouldn't be. It's kind of blurry. What the hell? Why?
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, I agree. Something's off. Oh, here's the Farseer, by the way. Steals the item. Almost got surrounded. Oh, he had the surround for just a second. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to live with it, folks. Yeah, it's not the in-game. It's something with OBS. Yeah, I don't think I can change it right now, honestly. I think I'm gonna have to try to change it after the stream.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Chaemiko is trying with the same strat again. Fast expansion. Once more. And then it's here to do damage. Oh, Chain Lightning doing good damage right there against the peasants. It's gonna be one going down at least. What's wrong with OBS? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try to figure that out later.
A player's forces are under attack.
Headhunter is being pushed away by the footies, but it was quite a few peasants going down. 3 peasants die here at the expansion. That slows down the second base by a lot. Oh, and the grunt going back in again. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, gets the next peasant as well. Ooh, Chaemiko taking heavy losses. In the meantime, Lin soon to be on tier 2. Farseer got some pretty good items. And the Archmage really didn't. Got a ring from the first camp. Didn't get the item here from the second. Oh, another peasant goes down. This is a lot of peasant deaths. Alright, this time this game might not go so long if Lin plays such a sick mid-game as he did earlier once more. Good militia call, though. Pushes back the Orc for the time being. And doesn't lose any of them, seems like. Oh, the grunt. He's like a linebacker. Catching the stragglers back here. That's some sick grunt positioning, honestly. Fully denied. Both heroes basically have the same amount of experience. Farseer summons one more set of wolves. That's going to be the last one for a long time. Would love to see him drain the Farseer as well. With the Arcane Tower. Lot of damage on the Archmage, though. He's committing to it. Wants to force the TP out. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. TP! Oh. Last second. Oh, he TP'd to the Expo. Oh my god. Over here, last little corner. Cloak on the Farseer, by the way, was used there as well. Ooh, this is very scary. Somehow the Archmage survives. Can heal up. Oh, the Headhunter! Oh! Almost at the cancel. Here comes the TC second. He's got the healing with him. And we see no double Bestiary this time. It's Bestiary and Lodge. So that should be right away a counter expo then, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's a lot of footies, by the way. Tech has started. Lumbermill coming. And one Headhunter running around here scouting. That's kind of cool. Farseer gonna get level 3. The Archmage needs a bit more after this camp, I think. Just lost a footy to the Murlocs. Whoops. Earlier we saw Chaemiko skipping defend. This might be the same this time. If he gets around here and gets the kill, that would be level 3 for him. He's so close. Wants to get the boots as well, I guess. Oh, boots and heal scroll and invul potion. Here we go. Now we're talking. Speed scroll pop. Trying to save the units. AM took a lot of damage from the creeps already and can't get that kill. He wants that one kill so bad, but he can't get it. The fully see the expansion, but what's Chaemiko supposed to do about this expo? He has not enough damage by any stretch of the imagination to get this cancel. Even with level 3, I don't think... well, maybe it would be enough with 3, but not with level 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Chaemiko saw the shaman early, so he knows he doesn't have to be that worried about raiders destroying his expansion. Tier 2 finishing in a moment. We saw a panda second earlier, which worked pretty damn well. Not this time though, it's gonna be a Mountain King. And Sanctum. Single Sanctum only though, lumber's pretty low. Can't afford the second Sanctum at the moment. Oh my god, only 3 peasants at the expo. Looks like he definitely forgot to produce some here. And in the meantime, the TC's just creeping and creeping. It's a quick level 3 for him. He does have Stomp. No Shockwave this time. The MK will just be... Oh! Wait! He pops out the wrong side! What? He didn't set the rally point in the main base. Oh. That was a big mistake. AM TPing home, trying to save the MK. He's got the invul potion. But no way to save him. And now the AM might just be dead himself. Yup. GG is called. Lin gets the 1-0 lead. Well, that was not as close. Not as amazing by Chaemiko. Didn't start off well and it kept on getting worse. Got the ring from the first camp. Didn't even get the second item. Missed the surround. And those couple of mistakes and a bit of bad luck. Enough, I guess, for Lin to take the first map in very convincing fashion. So Lin now up 1-0. And for map number 2, we're going to go to Twisted Meadows, where I think I'm expecting a Mountain King. Yep. Mountain King. Fast Expo would be my call here. It took a while for us to get this show off the road earlier when we had the delay and then, you know, the regame and everything. But now the maps are coming quick and fast. Especially the last one here. Wait a minute. Oh god. No. I'm trying to fix the blurriness. Wait a second. Is this better? Nah, it's the same, right? Much better?
A player's forces are
Ah,
under
okay,
attack.
nice. Alright, let's not forget to update the score here. We got Lin in the lead with 1-0. It's not an MK first. It's an Archmage. First item here is a big deal. Oh, it's the Sobi mask. Hallelujah. That's amazing. Farseer creeping in the middle. Gets a mantle as well. That's also really good. How much mana region increase is this? Like 15, right? Well, depends. Soy mask certainly more. So it seems to be a one-base tech by both. Farseer with 2 good items. Cloak can also have some good value, depending on the situation. Early Arcane Tower by Chaemiko, but no 4th farm. Shouldn't be an expansion. Just creeping around the map. If he creeps this green, that will be level 3, right? Level 3 timing is a big deal. And, oh, here come the militia. Is he expanding? Wait. 3 farm expo and Lin. He's blind. And now he's trying to creep the merc camp, but he gets scouted. Footy here, ready to steal one of the creeps. Oh. Shadow Priest gets bouldered though. Shadow Priest goes down, but I guess he distracted for long enough because Chaemiko is creeping the expansion. Fast expo seems to be the go-to for Chaemiko nowadays. Finally, Carson's words have rung true. Fast expo is the way to go. Pendant of Energy at the moment, not that good, but for the second hero later on will be. Oh! Chain Lightning. Got 1 last hit at least. Grunts and Wolves do good damage against the peasants here, of course. So far, 1 has gone down. And remember the Farseer, he's got the cloak! Is there a... Ah, there's a farm though. So he does have reveal. And denied. Pretty well done so far by Chaemiko. Lin getting a bit caught off guard. And by the way, it's just grunts. It's no headhunters at all. And the Farseer is super low mana. Everyone knows nowadays the orcs love to go for the merc camp during nighttime.
A player's forces are under
Chaemiko
attack.
is still protecting his expansion here with the footies close by. So now Lin is the one getting away with a cheeky play. Goes for the merc camp, lots of experience here. That's going to be not quite level 3, I believe. Oh, second mantle also for him, very good. Chaemiko's running around, looking for his opponent. Oh my god, 1 point of experience. Ah, no, never mind. It is enough. Lots of experience from this camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the footy is going to the main base. It's gonna be burrow cancel for sure. TC went Stomp first, trying to punish these footies. Oh, it's going to be a second burrow going down as well. Oh, big damage here by Chaemiko. And Raider wasn't started yet. Lynn should have cancelled the end snare here and start the Raider instead. Rolled at the Expo, but the Arcane Tower will take care of it over time. Needs to stomp again. Needs to stomp again. Oh, might not be enough, eh? Oh, the Purge! The Purge! Oh, not enough! Lynn a little bit too slow with the Purge. Maybe. And that was 2 burrows killed and 1 burrow cancelled. The good old burrow push. Haven't seen that one in a while. And I think Lynn's in trouble here. Tech for Chaemiko has already started some time ago, by the way. He's still got lots of lumber peasants in the main base. Going for the lumber mill now. Oh, Archmage wants to be even more of a nuisance.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Lynn can't produce any units for a long time. Same as so much mana. So we mask, brother. Oh my god, that is not the cancel. I think we're going to map 3, boys. Then just completely kneecapped. What's he supposed to do here? Archmage still around with the boots. Oh my god, there's no end snare here, so he can't really be punished. Because there's still no supply open for the Raider. Yeah, this game looks super over. Super mega over. Ooh, nice deny as well. Chaemiko coming back on map 2. Kills the shaman, staffs out. Man! Instantly with the healing, with the clarity. Absolutely beautiful play by Chaemiko. Didn't lose much this time around. He's got lots of gold. Looks like he's looking for a tavern hero. No. MK, double sanctum, farm wall. Just impeccable game. Absolutely tremendous.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, TC at least is good experience. Fast level 3 for him. And Peon is coming for the counter expo. Chaemiko is scouting. We'll find this out quickly. Scouting in both directions. Oh, he's going for a Zeppelin. Wait, was he stuck in the main base? Seems like he was. The new human Achilles heel being stuck in your main base. Chaemiko still needs a bit more time. He's going to have a strong army soon, but he's not there yet. He needs a couple minutes for the production to kick in. Triple Sanctum, by the way. It's going to be a lot of casters, lots of upgrades coming right away, and quickly then into breakers. And Lynn had to play defensive here for a long time. Normally it's always him across the map, dictating the tempo and playing his map control. But this early game didn't go his way. Not enough damage at the expansion. He scouted too late. And then so many lost burrows. Of healing picked up already. Oh, I think the AM unfortunately soaked up some experience there, but it's still going to be level 2 for the MK. He's going to go for Clap. Lionhorn, by the way. Excellent for him. Then it's close to double level 4. And he needs to do some big damage before the human death ball is fully complete. Would love to take a fight right now. Which is of course what Chaemiko would avoid. Two armies almost met in the middle. I'm not sure if they saw each other. Now it's nighttime. Gonna be hard to see one another at this point. Oh, Chaemiko going for the big item. These items can still be crazy strong. I think that's my biggest problem with the map at the moment. These red camp drops are still pretty imba, depending on what you get. Khadga's gem is pretty good. It's not super amazing though. The pendant of mana here is what's really crazy. And the MK is gonna get level 3. That's a big level up for the level 2 clap, of course, as we know. One Sanctum may go down, but not the end of the world. There's 2 more to replace them. TP home. And Len won't take this fight. He's going to use the speed scroll and boost. Didn't have pillage, by the way, so... Oh my god, look at how fast his MK is. Oh my god, he's got Bloodlust and boots. He's a goddamn race car. Invisible race car. I think Len has to TP here. Yep. Gonna lose one grunt. But at least saves the rest. Expansion now finally finished, but Chaemiko is ready. He is super strong. He's closing in on 70 supply. What's the breaker upgrades? 2-0. Also, pretty good. Get some heal scrolls. And then it's time to tie up the series. Len needs to have the best fight of his life to win this one. It's hard to imagine how he's going to be able to hold here, but he's going to try his best. Picked up the item first row with a Magi for him, almost level 4 for the TC. That's a big level up. Not as big as it used to be in the past, but still very good. And, you know, I kind of thought Chaemiko's army would be scarier. I guess some reinforcements are still trickling in from behind, including some militia. Would love to see a shop here for the human, for example. Not many Kodos. At all. Bit of lightning shield in the back, but that doesn't seem to be doing too much. Chain lightning, though, on the other hand, did some good damage. TC far behind enemy lines. Will have to use the Invo Potion soon. Pump Fake. On the Stormbolt. Force the invuln early. Nicely done there by Chaemiko as well. We got a Witch Doctor in the mix. Oh, detection now against the Invis. That's pretty good. Ensnare on the Zeppelins that the MK can't be saved. But there's an Invul Potion. 7 seconds now of safety for the Mountain King. He's running to the backline. Heal scroll popped as well. Backline DPS for Lin. Is it enough? It's still very hard to deal with these breakers. They have 6.5 armor now. Going for the Mountain King again. This Khadga's gem certainly helping him out now. Mana potion and stomp, and he gets the kill. Lin, somehow he holds. Peasants on number here. I thought that game would end right here. Right then and there. But no, Lin holds. And getting a bit more experience here on the tail end. The Witch Doctor for Sentry Wards was genius. Oh, that rally point still a bit off. Ensnare? Hello? Bro. What? Where's the Ensnare? What is going on?
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, Lin is lacking a bit of healing though. Also didn't have clarities, I think. Chaemiko's realizing this. But he doesn't have a TP. Scary position for both. The TC, remember, doesn't have Remo Potion. Kodo walking forward, gets the Devour. Chaemiko, are you throwing this game away right now? He had such a good position. Still could have backed up. If you would just creep this Mountain King to level 4.5. Oh, but Len now looking for the opening. Could have had the Stomp right there, but he's using the Ensnares as well. Ensnares time and time again. The Raiders here with the Aura. So fast. Level 5 on the Farseer. Goes Wolves. Because those wolves can't be stolen anymore nowadays with the breakers. It's only the breakers really that are proving to be any kind of problem. Stomp comes in. Nicely dodged though with the Invo Potion. Needs to get the kill. But use the clap instead to get the raiders, 2 of them taken out. TP bot. Chaemiko trying to get out. Gets level 5 on the Archmage on his farewell trip. Should he go Watch Elementals here? Probably not, right? The Walkers probably still countered that. I mean, the Shaman. Whew. Lyn was definitely in hot water here. But perfect hold at the expansion. Beautiful play by the King of the Orcs. Once more. How could I doubt Lyn? I saw that push and I thought, man, this must be it. But Lyn is a man made of magic. Level 5 now on the TC. MK only now level 4. Scourge Bone Chimes, absolutely atrocious item. And now Lyn's got the supply lead again. He's got the hero level lead again. Well, he always had that, I guess. Double Scroll of Healing.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the next big item for Lyn. What's he gonna get from the red camp? Staff of Silence. Can be very good. But only if the priest can't dispel it, which is very unlikely, actually. Full mana on the TC. Fastier's pretty low mana, actually. But he's got level 3 wolves, which are not very mana intensive at all. More mana intensive than in the past, but not a big worry. Chaemiko's army says 70 supply, but it never looks like that much. It always looks rather small, honestly. That's what she said. Here comes the clap. Perfect position on that one. MK far forward. And TP's out before the storm finds him. The TC took a lot of damage in the meantime. Chain Lightning to say goodbye. And nothing died.
A player's forces are under attack.
Everything is slowed here. Hard for the Orc to take a proper fight now. Doesn't have a speed throw anymore. Goes for a Scroll of Healing instead. TC also comes in with a TP. We got one Wyvern now in the mix. Basically no anti-air against it. MK is revealed once again. He's in trouble. He's got a new TP. May need to use it. Stormbolt flies. Invul dodges. The breakers are hard to bring down, but everything else is suffering for the human, it seems like. MK needs to TP back again. This seems to be the story of this whole series. Chaemiko always has to TP out. And Lyn can hold position. No creep camps here for him to take. But at least he didn't have to burn his TP. But Chaemiko wants to keep fighting. Oh, Sentry wards dispelled. Wyvern taken out. No third base for either player yet. But the ensnares fly, they find more kills, the MK Invis getting dispelled. Do we still have the... yeah, there he is. Witch Doctor. Sentry wards used. TC in trouble. We'll have to TP. With the feedback damage, he was threatened there. Can't afford to lose that hero. Dude, the breakers are so hard to kill. 8.5 armor. Lyn may need to go double bestiary and mass Kodos. Because the breakers are certainly a problem now. Workshop now for the gyro for detection against the sentries. think you should sell the Staff of Silence. I feel like... Well, then again, if he manages to kill all the priests, then the Staff of Silence is pretty good. Alright, new items bought for Chaemiko. Supply. Still in favor of Lin by a little bit, but this MK... Oh, he's getting level 5! Huge level up. Level 5 MK is crazy strong. Should be clap. Certainly, right? Yeah. And with that, Chaemiko, I think he's got the lead now. He's down in supply by just a little bit. The priests need to start healing the MK, though. Need to get on that right away. Huge army full in. 80 supply, more or less. Oh, trying to expand. Top right again, but the lumber's pretty low. The mains, by the way, have expired. It's got the resources. And there we go. And that is the late game win condition. Oh my god, the clap could be insane, though. It could be insane. Invis MK. But Chaemiko knows that there are sentries around. Useful. More sentries. Oh, Purge on the MK. That also gets rid of the invis. Ooh, and the clap is crazy. Speed scroll to engage. Dispels against the wolves. They are taken care of. At least the first round. A lot of damage on the MK. Oh my god, the clap. Oh my god. The clap is insane. And there's no more hit store on the orc side. TC in trouble as well. TC about to drop here. Goes for the heal potion, but the TC, he's stuck here. More slow. TC goes down. And this MK is rubbing his hands together. He can't wait to get off the next clap. Oh my lord. And that must be game for Chaemiko. MK level 5. Perhaps unbeatable for Orc. Oh my god. Level 6 on the Archmage. And the GG is called. Almost good enough for the 2-0. Seemed like Chaemiko kind of threw his lead away, but then he was able to reclaim it. Mountain King level 5, baby. Mountain King level 5. It is a beauty. That will bring us to a third and deciding map. Okay. I think I have to join a different game. Yeah, good point. Khadgar's Gem of Health. I think I underrated it. I think that's actually pretty damn good on the MK. 300 HP. Not bad. Colorful is waiting in the upper bracket final. Watching here intently and trying to figure out who his opponent is going to be. Who would he prefer to face? Lin or Chaemiko? I'm not sure. Seems like Northern Isles will be our third map and the decider, which is a possible fast expansion map. I don't think it's a very good one though, right? Seems like the orc can harass that quite well. And this may also be a tell on Chaemiko. We've seen 3 games, if you count the regame, where he played fast expansion every time. It failed once, succeeded another time, like we just saw, and in the regame, hard to tell who would have won that game. Has he fully embraced the fast expansion, is the question here. Recently, it was in fact with MK first, where he was playing lots of fast expo. But MK first seems to be out of fashion once again. All right, let's get into map number 3. Lynn the bottom left. Chaemiko in the top right. Is he gonna expand again or not, is the question. This gold mine is fairly close to the middle of the map, so that always makes it a bit dangerous. Trying to expand there. And it certainly won't be an instant expansion. Looking at the altar positioning, pointing towards the Tuskar. Chaemiko's going to be creeping the Tuskar first, as it seems. Same build by Lynn again. 1 grunt into headhunters. With a Foss here. Of course. Early Arcane Tower as well. Chaemiko wants to be ready against the Wolf Harass. Although nowadays orcs normally creep level 2 first. Going to the middle, creeping the 2 green caps, picking up the 2 items, and of course the level up. One of mana stealing, very good. Honestly, against CORSAIR, this is so crazy good. This almost removes 2 sets of wolves. Fourth farm. Wait a minute. This might be an expansion after all. Oh, here's the first mana drain. Dude, look at that! Alright, can somebody show this clip to Neo? I told you this was going to be OP. 1 of mana stealing is completely OP early game nowadays. He's not tower pushing, is he? No. Militia walk over to the expansion. Gonna be a fast expo again. Look at that! 130 mana drained. Some, like, I know some people think I'm memeing, but I'm not memeing. Wall of Mana Stealing is seriously OP nowadays.
A player's
It's always been great. No, it's always been decent. But now it's... Oh! Overpowered, but look at that! The lightning shield as well and the illusion. Okay, sick play. Sick play by Lin. That's how he gets back into this game. Because basically no mana, but there was so much damage from the lightning shield. And he also stole... Did he steal the last hit? No, he didn't. Okay, I thought for a second he stole the last hit, but no. AM got the level 3 regardless. And we still have a lot of peasants. Over here we have one of lightning shield. But look at the Farseer's mana. He's got no mana anymore.
A town is under siege.
This is like a great position for Chaemiko. Also, look at the mana on the Archmage himself. Thanks to the one of mana steal, of course. He's got a ton more water elementals here that he can summon. And that's what he's gonna do. Needs to be careful with the footy movement. But Chaemiko normally always excellent with his footman. Lightning shield, but Chaemiko saw it coming. He split his units against lightning shield. Only 10 seconds, I think, is how long it lasts. Even with the deny. Chaemiko in the building. Okay, level 2. Is he going to use the chain lightning? No. Summons the wolves. He's going to get the tower cancel. Okay, here comes the damage now. Chaemiko defended wonderfully for the longest time, but now some clear losses are noticeable. This is Lin, after all, that we're talking about here. Ooh, okay. Okay. There was a lot of peasants going down. Yikes. Militia have to be called from the main. Oh, gets a surround. Sweet surround the Farseer. Quick snap surround, like we have seen many times by Chaemiko before. But if it hadn't been for those 3 peasant kills here, Lin would have been in serious trouble. But with those peasant kills, he is recovering, because Chaemiko now has been slowed down a lot. Cells dependent, by the way. Realizing on the Archmage is kind of useless right now. Would have been very good for a second hero, but that is too far in the future. Yeah, these grunts early game have really been super effective for Lin. That's a lot of headhunters, by the way. 6 headhunters total. Archmage looking for the opponent. And he finds him. Footies somewhere else. Oh, the Arcane Tower just started. Oh. That's very annoying. Archmage, though, with the boots. We might get 2 kills here. Nice deny, but the grunt's still gone. And the footies have to defend against the wolves. This could be a lot of experience for the Farseer, possibly. Love the boots on the Archmage. That's going to be the Headhunter falling as well. Militia called from the main once more. Tech has finally started. But the peasant count might be very low. Oh, here comes the TC with Headhunters. This could be a cancel in the tower again. Archmage is looking for the counter expo, but there is no such thing. Oh, it's so close with the tower. It's so close. Oh! The tower finishes, and he's ready with the repair. Just seconds here, making the difference. Peasants have to be pulled back once again. Chaemiko's still under plenty of pressure, but it seems like he is not crumbling under set pressure. If he could chase down some Headhunter kills here, that would be huge. Absolutely enormous. The Archmage with the boots is going to be tasked with precisely this. Ah, look at the peasant save. You got a full wall here. The wolves can't get in. And Chaemiko's chasing like he should. He knows he can get some kills here. AM gets the next one. Almost level 4 all of a sudden. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Chaemiko is on his way here to make it into the upper bracket final. The Raider with Ensnare is finally going to help, I guess. The amount of experience on this Archmage is absolutely outrageous. This is never supposed to be this high when fast expanding. Okay, but the Farseer actually, with the wolves, making life difficult here at the expansion. And Finally, the AM will have to back up with the 2 raiders here now. There's lots of ensnare. Lockdown. Tier 2, soon to finish. Footy sees the expansion very early. Archmage doesn't have another water elemental, so this expansion might finish. And kudos also to Lin for doing so much damage here just with the Farseer alone. Showing excellently how well he understands the race and the limits of any given unit. MK second coming. A lot of lumber for Chaemiko, right? Yeah, you can afford double Sanctum easily. Look at the fuss here. Cheeky bugger. Trying to cancel the healing. And Chaemiko doesn't have that good of an army yet. No shockwave. It is Stomp. AM is almost level 4. Waiting for the MK, waiting for the Sanctums, waiting for more footies perhaps. Pillage coming a bit too late here to get benefit from this blacksmith. Mass repair a bit late. Oh, no way. No way! Oh my god, the mass repair. Lightning Shield though also doing huge damage. Adept training finished. Lots of damage from this TC. Stomp comes in as well. Oh, these peasants in trouble now. The TC's out of mana, but Lightning Shield is still active. Ooh, next Lightning Shield comes in. Lin finds the weakness. No Dispel yet against the Lightning Shield. Stormbolt, but no way to really threaten this TC. Huge Regen Scroll. Amazing value here on all these units. And Lin fights his way back. With the expansion now about to finish. Chaemiko doesn't want to give up the middle. Wait, is he just beelining it for the expo? Not sure if he has the damage here. Oh, that new expansion. That new expansion build time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, he can't get it. No way can he get it, right? Maybe he can get it. Level 4 on the Archmage is also very strong. The Stormbolt, of course, easy now to get kills. It's going to be at least 1 more Stormbolt, perhaps even 2. And a decent amount of footies still in the mix. This is where Chaemiko can find the kills that he needs. It's going to be another Stormbolt soon, thanks to the level 2 aura. But Lin has stabilized. The expansion is safe. The army is strong enough to push away Chaemiko. But breakers are coming, and we saw earlier on map 2 how difficult the breakers can be to deal with. Chaemiko not backing up yet. He wants to punish the economy, take out the peons. He knows there's no Burrow there yet. He knows Lin wants to creep in the middle. Healthstone, very good. Level 4 Farseer, very good. Also TC about to get level 3. Chaemiko knows he's going to have to TP out here. Most likely, at least. Well, he will sacrifice the footies. He really wants this shaman. And he gets him. Can get 1 more peon here with a Stormbolt. Chaemiko trying to... Oh, MK, is he dead? Stomp, Chain Lightning. Oh! Oh my god, I think the Stomp damage would have killed him. I think he was out of range of the Stomp. Alright, 50 supplies still only for Chaemiko. Getting more upgrades. Then also at 50. This game still seems to be pretty even. But it's hard for the MK here to level. He's gonna get level 2. But seeing him get to level 3 is hard to imagine. Good items from the MK, by the way. Double circlet boots and gauntlets. All very nice. Wants to get a clarity as well, I would think. No clarity? I'm always, you know, shocked as an undead player. If you have clarities, how can you not buy clarities? Got the heal scroll on the invul here. That's a big deal. MK really needed the invul potion. TC doesn't so much. He's very tanky. He's got the health stone. A little bit of harass over here at the expansion, but we got the burrow. Quick reactions. Violin. And TP out. Chaemiko doesn't have the army size yet, it would seem. Does have to spell, but not too many priests. And here we go again. Lin charging forward. Great game, by the way. Just great series by the two so far. Wonderful back and forth all the time. On all three maps, pretty much. Well, the regame of map 1 was rather one-sided, but other than that, it's been a blessing here, what the two have been showing. No shop means no breakers. For some time, but I guess some were still queued. Lin seems to be playing pretty aggro here. Looking for another opening. If Chaemiko wants to play it safe, he could buy a TP here. And Lin, it's the main base. This is reminiscent of TeD Hunters before the regame. Just bouncing between the bases, looking for points of weakness. And almost never taking a real fight. This MK though, is looking kind of weak. Only level 2, still far away from that powerful level 3 for the clap. And the Wyvern, by the way, have no counter at the moment. They just fly in, snipe the priests. Now we have gyros coming, but that might be too late. Lin again showing his class. That early game was so rough for him at the very beginning. With that one of Mana Steel. That one of Mana Steel almost won the game. But Lin found a way back. Oh my god, the lightning shield against the peasants. So much damage. Grunt finally goes down. But damage has been done. Priest being sniped quickly. Lin with the speed source is chasing after the cast, especially the Wyvern. The Wyvern making wonderful sense here. We got the breaker front line. At long last, it has been established. The slow now also kicking in. No speed on the orc side anymore. There's still a TP, which may have to be used soon. But not yet. TC more mana still. The MKs did get level 3, so plenty of kills here, in fact, that Chaemiko was able to get. And now we see the TP out. And then trying to save all the units low HP. Nice purge, spells the slow, and gets back to the main base. Time to heal up. And big damage done by Lin. As we can see from the supply, still a 10 supply lead. And it was a massacre over here. The downside is now that the Wyvern tech normally doesn't work so well anymore. It's good for a timing, but once the human has the gyros, the Wyvern normally not so reliable anymore. CORSAIR almost level 5, by the way. I wonder, even with the new breakers, I wonder if Chain Lightning might not be better nowadays, considering the mana cost. Then again, though, Invis Wolves are pretty good. MK finally got the level 3, but he's still far away from level 4. Oh, and all of a sudden, Lin started production, and he's up by 20 supply. Picks up the heal scroll, and wants to fight again. Another end snare, another kill, and I think Lin is tightening the noose over here. CORSAIR gets level 5. He's not choosing yet. Chat is saying that Chaemiko takes this. I'm not so sure about that. My money now is certainly on Lin. Goes for the dust as well. Wants to be ready for the possibility of invis. Speaking of invis, we got the wolves level 3. Wolves being very annoying. Lin is playing this well. Very smart. Tactically beautiful.
A player's forces are under attack.
A lesser orc wouldn't have been able to come back after the first 4 minutes of the game don't work out so well. But Lin always finds his opening, always knows where he can do critical damage and how to get back into the game and take the upper hand again. And again, Lin hits the expansion. Chaemiko takes a while to get over there. The human army, of course, pretty slow without the move speed. Oh, and there's big damage. That is huge damage. All the towers taken out. And now Lin can just TP out if he wants. First he's looking for a few freebie pickoffs. Oh, landing on the repairing peasants as well. Super cool. And here now comes the TP out. Don't tell me everything survives. One raider is all that he lost. While killing a bunch of peasants, tower, shop. Lin doing this very, very, very well. And now we must wonder, how can Chaemiko still win this game? Lin poised to move on in the upper bracket. His next opponent would be Colorful. Would be another one of their meetings. They have faced each other quite a bit recently. And nowadays with Immolation, not sure if Lin is looking forward to that game. Now the wolves can just be sent into the north, of course. Oh, and there we go. Invis wolves running towards the expansion where there is no defense anymore. Beautiful. Just beautiful play by Lin. TC gets level 5 as well, because why not? Charging towards the back with the level 3 stomp. Hallelujah. Still respecting the storm bolt in the MK. Falls back. And the clap is also doing a good job. But good enough? I don't know. The stomp lands, the caster's exposed. There's going to be 2 more going down right away. The claps are absolutely gorgeous. I think Lin doesn't care anymore, though. He's just charging in, quite literally here with a scroll of speed. And that is the GG. And Lin drops map 2, but does advance here. He was the favorite, I suppose, and he will be playing next against Colorful in the upper bracket final for the first place in the group. All right. First 2 matches are over. 3 more still to come. Lin versus Colorful coming up next. We're going to go... Doesn't my webcam look weird? Blurry, right? Why is everything blurry today? I don't get it. Anyways, we go into a quick break and then we'll be right back. Match number 3, Lin versus Colorful. See you in a bit.